Hi, I'm Abby, senior editor of Read It Forward, and today I'm going to tell you about 3 books that are helping me kick off my summer reading.
Hey readers, it's Jess, assistant editor at Read It Forward, coming at you from North Carolina.
The first book I'm reading is Rodham by Curtis Sittenfeld. Now, this is a really fun, reimagined history from the author of Prep and Eligible that looks at what would have happened if Hillary Rodham had said no to Bill Clinton's multiple marriage proposals and instead gone on to pave her own path and not follow him back to Arkansas. No matter what your politics, this is a really interesting, reimagined history that centers on a kick-ass woman and looks at the price of female ambition.
The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern is absolutely incredible. This was my first time reading it, so I'm definitely late to the game, but honestly, there could never be a better time to dive into something so magical. I've always been obsessed with magic since my Harry Potter days and my Narnia days, and now I'm obsessed with this story. It follows a circus, as you can gather, that only opens at night and travels around the globe, but no one ever knows when it's coming. This circus is unreal. Each tent is like another world. It's full of mystery and it's whimsical and it wows everyone who attends. And the story follows one of the performers, an illusionist named Celia, and Marco, the assistant to the head director of the circus. The two of them are linked together more than they know. And so this is a love story, it's romantic, it's just so good. So pick it up for the first time, for the second time, for the 10th time, and read it again.
The second book I'm reading is The Sober Lush by Jardine Libaire and Amanda Eyre Ward. Now, if you're wondering if the rosé all-day culture is really the epitome of relaxation, you're not alone. There's a huge world of sober and sober-curious people out there that have realized that you can live a gorgeous, huge, lush life without the help of booze. Jardine and Amanda, 2 authors I love, both came to the realization that alcohol was actually making their lives smaller instead of bigger. And they came together to write this book that teaches us all how we can live a totally intoxicating life without the help of alcohol.
All Adults Here by Emma Straub was our May book club pick, and I'm so happy that I got to read it because I loved it. It was the first book by Emma that I ever read. Sorry, Emma. But it was so good. It follows a mother and her 3 adult children as they navigate life and try to mend their difficult relationships. I think what I love most about this book is that it really proves that things in life aren't always black and white. And in fact, there's a lot of gray area when it comes to love and identity and friendship and romance and parenthood, and the list goes on and on. And I think that it showed that those gray areas are complex, but also really beautiful. And so I think that everyone should read this book because it showcases a relatable family with real issues, and in a weird way, that's really comforting right now.
The third book I'm reading this summer is Friends and Strangers by Courtney Sullivan. If you loved Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed or Woman Number 17 by Eden Lepucki, or you just happen to be the president of the Courtney Sullivan fan club like I am, you need to dive into this book. It centers on Elizabeth, an accomplished journalist and single mother who, after 20 years, leaves New York City for a really small town. She's having trouble adjusting and being obsessed with her Brooklyn Moms Facebook group and her influencer sister's Instagram page is not helping. But then she hires Sam, a senior at the local women's college, who's also trying to figure out what paths her life will take after graduation. These 2 women provide a lot of support for one another until the ultimate betrayal occurs. This book is a powerful exploration of motherhood and ambition and privilege, and really looks at how your life can change forever in the course of a year.
Kindred by Octavia Butler has to be one of my favorite books of all time. And right now, I'm finding that rereading favorite books is especially comforting because it allows me to escape into worlds that I already know and love. This book is a wild ride. It follows Dana, a Black woman, who is transported back in time to the antebellum South. She doesn't know how or why she got there, but as you can imagine, it's very dangerous for her. She keeps going back and forth through time, and it becomes really crucial to her to figure out why she's there before something really, really bad happens. This book will hook you from the first sentence to the very last page.
There you have it, readers. Those are the books that are helping me kick off my summer reading, even inside my apartment. I hope you too can find some wonderful books to escape into this month.